everybody, Chris Grest here. So today we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about the GS 2.0 Extreme hearing protection from the folks over at AXIL. Now, if you guys remember, I did a little bit of a video a while back kind of comparing high-end hearing protection versus more lower-end or budget-friendly hearing protection. Actually, it was the Brownell's rebranded Walker razors that I always keep a few sets of those around. And at the time, I kind of alluded to, I thought those were definitely a better value than the AXIL GS 2.0 Extremes. Now, since that video, I actually went to the range after charging my GS2 Extremes and went to use them, and they wouldn't turn on. I thought the battery was just totally dead. So I went and took them home, charged them, same thing, totally dead, will not turn on for anything. I did a little bit of research online. It seems like that seems to be a common problem with the GS 2.0 Extremes from the folks at AXIL. So I went ahead and reached out to them. My wife did get these for me as a gift some time ago. It's been over a year ago. I've had them probably going on 2 years, I would say. And, I don't use them super often, but, they were kind of nice to have, especially for shooting rifles with optics. And, a lot of times the muffs, like the Brownell's Walker razors here, you kind of, it interferes with the cheek weld. So I like to use these on those occasions. And I went to use them again, and same thing, wouldn't turn on. And I did reach out to the folks at AXIL using their support line. And the response I got back was, well, first off, the question I asked was, I know these are over a year old. Is there any possibility of getting these repaired, even if I had to pay for them? It didn't really matter because it's obviously a battery issue that the battery needs to be replaced in these in order to continue functioning. That's my assumption anyways. And they got a response back to me. They said, no, it's outside the warranty. We don't offer any repair, but we will offer you a 50% discount since you're such a great customer. And I looked at their website. They're offering 50% off to everybody anyway. So this was actually before Christmas. So I'm a few weeks behind making this particular video. This is January 2025. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of my experience with the AXIL GS 2.0 Extremes. And again, this is my experience. This is a quantity of one. But at this point, the AXIL GS 2.0 Extremes, I would definitely not recommend these for a variety of reasons. The straw that broke the camel's back, of course, was the fact they just totally died on me. These are retailing around $200 plus. I think originally when they came out, they were higher than that. Yeah, of course, they run some sales. You can get them considerably cheaper. But for something that costs this much to only last a year plus doesn't really bode very well for something so expensive. And, I had other issues with these, and looking back, kind of kicking myself, I should have reached out to them for some repair options or warranty options, stuff like that, because I had numerous times where they were staticky. I also had issues with, I actually attended a carbine class, and there were times when these things, for whatever reason, seemed to amplify gunfire. And as soon as that happened, I had to change over to my regular muffs and then continue the class. And the AXILs, in case you are not aware, they do come with this nice little case. And inside of the case, of course, your documentation and whatnot, and they come with different earbuds. The earbuds themselves offer different levels of hearing protection. And if you want the best hearing protection, they have these kind of memory foam style earbuds here. So these are the ones I always utilized. These here, you would squish them and then put them in the ear, and then they would expand and kind of close up that gap. I think the earbuds themselves work relatively well. Of course, everybody's ears might be a little bit different. So, my ears, for the most part, I had pretty good experience with the actual buds themselves fitting into my ears. Sometimes they would pop out if I'm moving around a lot, or sweating a lot, stuff like that. But to help minimize that, they do have this kind of wrap around the ear section here. And then if you look at the controls for the AXILs, you basically have an on-off. You have a positive and negative volume button. You also have a Bluetooth option. Of course, you have a charging port here. It's USB-C. And, you know, I would always keep these things charged up so that when I went to the range, they would be ready to go. But very oftentimes I found myself, once again, they were not providing the hearing protection that I needed. And I would find myself adding a set of muffs over top of these, or just dumping these completely and going back to my muffs. So just taking a quick look at the website, looks like retail for these GS Extreme 2.0s is $199, and they have them on sale for $129.99. And to just look at the key features and the specs, this is 3 products in one. It's like having Bluetooth earbuds, noise isolation headphones, and electronic earmuffs all in one product. Make these your new go-to ears. I don't recommend that at all. And they have up to 25 hours of hearing enhancement and protection runtime, up to 120 hours of standby time. So, you know, obviously, again, something with the battery or the battery circuitry is what's defective on here. And like I said, I looked online and there seemed to be other people that had the same complaint. I did notice now they offer an additional 1-year warranty on top of the standard 1-year warranty. Specifications, they are sound enhancement, hearing protection, Bluetooth audio. They have supposed to compress loud sounds at 85 dB or louder. And again, I had a few times where I had gunfire that seemed to be amplified. It actually hurt my ears when I wore these. 6.5 premium dynamic speaker, and 0 to 4,000 hertz sound spectrum. And then 19 to 29 dB signal to noise ratio, and 13 to 23 dB noise reduction depending on the ear tip. Foam provides more noise reduction, of course. So they do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. They say exceptional customer service. I think the guy that contacted me just offering 50% off, the same thing everybody else, was a little bit of a joke. Just my opinion. But yeah, so I don't know. You know, I kind of like the features of these, but I do not. These guys here, honestly, they shouldn't be more than probably about $75 for what they are. They don't provide the best hearing protection, for one, and then of course the durability and the quality doesn't seem to be on par with something that costs $200+. So I don't know what my wife paid for these, but I don't think there was a sale running when she bought these. I'm pretty sure they were $200 when she bought them. You know, I kind of a little bit sorry that I, you know, had shown interest in these enough for her to spend her money or our money on these. So anyways, not trying to complain, but I just wanted to give a consumer's report on my experience with AXIL, the company, the customer service, as well as the product itself. At this point, I cannot recommend any AXIL product, and especially not the GS 2.0 Extremes. These are pretty much a subpar product. Get yourself some sort of over-the-ear hearing protection. Like I said, the Walker razors have treated me really good over the years, so I do like these quite a bit. There are some drawbacks. They don't have the best sound quality with the electronic portion, but they do a great job of reducing noise. And of course, if you're in a covered area shooting, throwing earplugs in with these is also very, very recommended. So, but anyways, that's about all I have for you guys today. What are your thoughts? What are your experience with AXIL hearing protection in general? Like I said, I've seen a lot of other people have some similar complaints as what I've experienced, and I'm just really kind of sad that I didn't reach out to them within the warranty period to get something more to happen, instead of just kind of leaving some of the complaints go and just using them sparingly and then them just dying completely. So that's kind of a waste in my book, and they should offer some sort of maybe a repair plan or something like that so you can get these repaired. But anyways, tell me your thoughts down below on AXIL and the experience that I've had. What are your experience with AXIL? What are your go-to hearing protection? So you only have one set of ears, one set of hearing, and if you get hearing damage, it's not something you can recover from. So to have something again that's kind of subpar and not doing the job that it's supposed to do is very disappointing. So anyways, with that being said, I appreciate everybody watching today's video. If you guys want to support the channel, the best way is to head over to my website and utilize one of my affiliate links. I do post codes over there and stuff like that. So always appreciated anytime you guys can check out my website and use one of my affiliate links when you're looking for something. Big thanks to the biggest supporter of the channel, which is Brownells. I always have codes over there for Brownells, and they are great folks over there, so definitely support them anytime you can. And I appreciate everybody watching today's video and subscribing, liking, all that stuff, and I will catch you all in the next one. Y'all take it easy.